All right. So YM is the only one that came down out of the ones that we're looking for longs in, maybe. Well, Russell did too. But anyways, YM is the only one that came down and took out its yesterday's low, and it left intact all these other lows. Whereas ES and NASDAQ just are still internal range. So we still also have the ES, NASDAQ, SMT. So this kind of makes me think that a long in the Dow is possibly ready to set up, or a long in ES. And then now we're getting weakness here. So we'll see what happens. But I am still slightly biased long, though yesterday we were pretty bullish with the calls from PM session into the close, but in the tide or the buy net flow, we did have a rise in puts, but the calls were also still rising, and the volume was clearly in the calls the whole day, and the little rise in puts looks like it already played out. So seems like we want to zoom in here. There's not super clean structure anywhere to be confident with, so we're just gonna have to try to figure that out. Looks like on the 15-minute we got a little shift there. Excuse me. And we wicked these highs, and yeah. So what would I be looking for in a long? I'd want to see a for example, in the Russell, it's easy because we get an SMT where Russell holds up relative to the Dow. So that could be a long if we get that. Don't know if we will. I'm not thinking we will. Higher time frame, we are not so far. And then as for these ones, I don't want a long NASDAQ if we get some sort of SMT confirmation for a long. So I need to frame that in my head because right now I can't really make sense of it for some reason. Because we'd want to see strength in the Dow, which is what we're not saying. We took out this low, but to me that might just be a manipulation for these guys to get long in, and you can see that they already played out, creating this higher high. And then now NASDAQ, we've created bearish SMT. So if there's like a short, oh, there was a short here. There was a bit of a short sitting up there. Yeah, this one was just a little too hard. I think I might have to wait for the open. Hold on. I'm gonna continue this in a few seconds, hold on, or a few minutes. All right, sorry about that. Had to take a shit. Yeah, I still don't really know what's happening here. I don't like it when we just chop and there's no like PD arrays that I use and how we're coming so deep into them. Like if we're bullish, it's like I don't like that. But the other thing though is I did think that we would come lower to go higher today, and that's because of the flow. So and the SMT here. The problem though is it did play out. You know, we broke a high here. So I think I am just gonna wait for more to happen, probably the open, and then I'll hop back on here and create a new plan. But as of right now, it just seems like it could be a long like right from where we're at using this breaker maybe. Um, and then in alignment with some sort of SMT here with like the Dow or something cracking one of these lows. That could be something. Go to the higher time frame. This is turning into what almost looks like a balanced price range. And usually with these, we hold the breaker here. And it looks like we are already. So there's probably people getting along here who trade these concepts. And yeah. But yeah, that's not my trade and that's not my style. So I'm just going to have to reevaluate this.